Good people, my good family. Welcome back to my video of the day. It has been a long while before actually posting a video. I've gone about 3 to 4 days without posting a video, but Kamanja is a very busy man. But again, consistency sometimes needs me to post a video because I haven't achieved what I actually wanted to achieve. So it's not like, oh, I'm becoming lazy or this, but I'm doing a lot actually. I'm so much committed outside there. Traveling from Nyaboanse back to my village where I was born, doing 1, 2, 3 things. Guys, I said, and I was asking you guys to condole with me because in the family where I come from, back at home, we have a funeral. And, such funeral, me being part of that family, it's no good to be around here posting videos while we people are grieved, people are mourning and everything. I should be there. And again, this thing of sitting, trying to talk to people, people are not seeing. They will be like, the perception about YouTube in the village is, in our village there is no YouTube actually. So if I go there, I don't want to attract a lot of people or this and that when other people are actually mourning. That is why I have been out. But when I'm back to Nyabanse, like I'm back to Nyabanse today, Amas, I should go ahead and post a video because I have a lot that I've been wanting to tell you. I have very many big stories that I actually wanted to tell you, but I'm very happy because most of my friends outside there tackled the stories, how they brought the stories home. I'm doing well, guys. My family is doing fine. I've been for 4 days. For 4 days, I've been not around, but they are actually doing well. They are doing well. That is what I can actually tell you. So, guys, I know we have guys who really don't know who's this guy talking. This is Kamanja_KE. This is my channel, guys. A channel where the truth is always talked. A channel where we always iron out things. Only the truth. That is what I want to say. Guys, I don't come here and start, making up my own stories, doing this. No. I bring about stories from this village of Nyaboanse, the way they are. I bring you news that people fear to tell you or people leave behind. They really don't want to tell you. They put them behind curtains and everything. That is what I do. And you know what? I came when I came today in the morning. My boys have actually played a game. They drew 1-1. They won a game 1-0. So I'm happy for my boys. We are going to start a competition by Tuesday next week. That is on 21st. 21st, actually, if you are capable and if you need if you kind enough, you want to support Top Talent Sportif, my number is there actually, plus 254-703-679-656. You can send us something small to use as transport to buy even a football ball and everything. God is going to bless you. God is actually going to bless you. This is Kamanja, and this is my show. I run it alone. For my new subscribers, guys, I don't want to leave you behind because you know how much you mean to this channel. You subscribing to this channel, you also add a lot of pillars to this channel, So the channel is becoming stronger and stronger and stronger on a daily basis. God bless you. This is your home and you're not going to regret joining this big family, I'm very proud of you guys. Me, I love you to the moon and back. That is it. Without you, this channel was to be like nothing else. But because you are there, because of your support, guys, I have that energy and I have the audacity to come out and say, oh, this is a channel that is loved by so many guys. So welcome. Guys, I have a story up for you. And before I tell you that story, according to what I've actually posted in my title and everything, I want to congratulate my brothers, my big brothers in the village. People have been doing well, People like David Jr. I cannot, I've been talking about David Jr. for a very long period. I congratulated him the other time when he was with the mom and everything, trying to wash away the traumas that Mama Esther might have been going through and everything. Being together with your mother. Sometimes even if, when even me, when I go back to the village, I just feel myself to be very close to my mother. That is why I congratulated David Jr. that first time. When he was actually again celebrating his birthday, together with people like Matinde Africa, John Tefreshi. The big visitor, or the big person who was there, was Aya Marwa, his elder brother. The mother was also there. It was a scenario that will remain in the histories, in the records of history. They did it well. And, they never did it out inside their family home. They never did it in an hotel or everywhere. David Jr. came to actually conduct his birthday party at his place where he is actually building at the art or in the art of Nyaboansi, a 5-story building being actually constructed by a very young visionary mind, that is David Jr. I congratulate him for that. But you know what? Haters had a lot of stories to talk about. Oh, David Jr. had been shown the door by the Congress dad, like, oh, you are not supposed to do anything here. Go do it where you want it. So it's like the enemies were saying Congress dad actually uh, uh, closed the doors for David Jr. And that is why Congress dad was not in that big party. Haters should they don't miss things to talk about. More so when it comes to Marwa or the Ondari family, they will never miss something to talk about. And for those guys who say, oh, even you guys, you are using Marwa's name, you are using David Jr.'s name for clouds because you want to actually to gain and everything, they are forgetting one thing. Haters, it's Berahas, Berami Kamanja. I'm not misusing their names. But haters misuse their names to an extent, actually, we feel like the law is supposed to actually intervene. So with us, yes, they call us positive soldiers of Maro and everything. But we should not sit down and actually look at things happening and you actually want us not to speak anything. So if we don't disagree. We are using their names and we are actually, the way we are using their names, at the end of the day, something is brought back. We get something at the table. That is it. And that's why I cannot talk badly about somebody or somebody's name. And this is the person that sometimes I gain from. Guys, how can you bite fingers that you actually are feeding you directly? That one is a big no. Yes, I'm taking this is a glass of water. I know haters, very blind haters, when they see this glass, I'm in my house. Haters will say, oh, Kamanja, you are talking to us while you are tipsy. Oh, Kamanja, you are taking something. It's not bad. But the truth is, I am not a kind of a father who can drink before my children. They are all here. I'm not such a kind of a father. You must get me straight. So I was talking about how haters are actually twisting stories. They are trying to bring up some narratives. Why do you think Congress dad was not in that big party? Why do you think Congress mom was the only person as a parent present in that party? Those are guessworks that for me, Kamanja, I really don't have something. I will not give you reasons as to why Congress dad missed that. And I know you know very well, Congress dad is always a busy man. Number two, Congress dad, after the other scenario, what happened on the other day, I don't think that he's very ready to be actually to feature himself on cameras. You know why? Maybe he's still recuperating. He is still healing from what he did, and he has now come to know that these things went viral, that he never actually did it for the public to consume, but he found this is what the public has already consumed. So those are my just reasons why Congress dad might have missed that big party. But for the haters, they have their own nasty reasons as to why, Congress dad might have missed that because they never wanted, the kids never wanted to see him there. A parent, my own father or my own mother, I will lack reasons to tell the public, why my father is not attending to my wedding, or why my mother attended and my father never attended. uh, I should have very strong reasons. But for these things that people are coming out and, oh, look at David Jr., Marwa, they actually brought all those guys to, I don't know, to come and celebrate, while they locked their father's lineage outside that party. That is bad. You know, I've said that is, by the way, that is bad. Eh? They are trying to insinuate, they are trying to force reasons out of either David Jr.'s mouth, either out of Marwa's mouth, and everything. Yes, I know it brings a lot of questions. It leaves so many questions unanswered. Why he missed. But I want to assure you, and I want to tell you, me as Kamanja, Congress dad had reasons as to why he never wanted to feature there. Or Marwa or David Jr. or Congress mom. Those are the only guys who will tell us why this guy missed. Don't expect Nairobi teacher. Who is Nairobi teacher to come and explain to you why he actually missed? Who is JT to tell you that this is why Congress dad missed? Another scenario, this is another twist to the story. I told you from the word go, Kamanja is not a kind of a person that, oh, I see something doing some rounds in the internet and I rush to my house, take a seat, keep the camera rolling and say, oh, guys, this is what has happened. I don't know how people are telling you what has actually happened in Nyabwanse recently, today. But I'm going to tell you, that is why I have actually come out and have put my camera rolling. So these stories that you are hearing, oh, David Jr. was locked out of the family house. They never wanted him to celebrate his birthday there and everything. No. Every person has his own way of doing things. I'm not like kind of defending David Jr. or saying no. I'm telling you the truth. If David Jr. wanted, this is a building that is building. Guys, I'm telling you, this is a multi-million project, that building itself. And I want to tell you, even if David Jr. leaves YouTube today and everything, and that house is completed and everything, David Jr. is going to stay actually eating his sweat for a very long period of time without regrets. But for the haters, what they see there, it is their own things. Their own things. So congratulations, brother David Jr. Congratulations to all those guys who attended that big party and everything. That is how things are supposed to be done. Like me today, if I learned something from that birthday party. That if today I also want to celebrate my birthday party, something that I don't do. I have reasons why I don't celebrate birthday parties. Even my kids, I have a way of appreciating them and reminding them, you know what, today is your birthday. But I don't go out celebrating like that. But if I were to celebrate, maybe I was to buy a lot of balls and a cake, take to the field, have a football match, and I have it that way. Every person has his own way of doing or celebrating his own achievements. So David Jr. was celebrating his own achievements, building, and also adding one more year to his life. That is his own style of celebrating his birthday party. So where did you want him to go and celebrate, haters? You wanted him to go and celebrate in swimming pools? You wanted him to go and celebrate in the forest? You wanted him to go and celebrate in his own bedroom? Haters, sometimes be sensible. Sometimes determine what you are bringing out. It's not everything that you are supposed to talk, because your foolish subscribers have subscribed to your foolish way of thinking. Yes. And you must know well that David Jr. is a very hard-working person. David Jr. makes a lot of money in a day. Let me tell you the truth. He posts 5 videos, 4 videos a day. And you are somewhere there posting just a video, like Amanja is doing a video after 4 days, and you want to be like David Jr. When he gains, you start yapping. Oh, those are subscribers' money. Oh, those are donations. Those are I don't know what. Very silly people. Guys, look at how this guy, young guy, is committed, very focused, very hardworking, waking up. I don't know what time this guy sleeps. I don't know at what time he actually wakes up. So these are the kind of people young kids are supposed to emulate. They are hardworking and they are benefiting from their own hard work. Kudos. Congratulations. Congratulations. If you want it, go for it. That is a very big lesson people are learning from it. If you want to make money, guys, become hardworking. Focus. Commit yourself. That is when you start, oh, that is good. But for the haters, oh, when they see that story building, those are subscribers' money. Oh, those are donations. Who is actually preventing you from getting those donations so that you can build something of the sort? So that you can get yourself, your assets out of those houses that you are renting. Eh? Who is preventing you from doing it? And now you are coming out, oh, David Jr., oh, donations, oh, David Jr. I saw another stupid guy here in the village saying, oh, baby Castor seen in Nyabohansi. Every now and then, he is the only person who brings out this news about baby Castor. Is he obsessed with Castor? Official. I really don't know if this Mungus or Moron guy is actually obsessed with Castor. Everything. Oh, Castor seen in Nyabohansi. What if she was seen? Did you want her to come to your house? Did you want to host her? Did you have something that an errand that you are supposed to deliver to her? Sometimes let us not call ourselves reactors when you don't have something to react. When you only have some lazy things to bring out so that your lazy subscribers and foolish subscribers will come and view. Don't bring stories just like Gintu to come out and cloud chase. Like, oh, you are just clickbaiting. Guys, get satisfied with your 20 views. Get satisfied with your 1,000 views. Don't be jealousy of somebody's views because of his real work. He comes out, David Jr. brings out things raw and unedited. Do you know? And you are here yapping, making stories, trying to twist. Guys, stop being petty. Stop being petty. This is not reaction in Nyabohansi. Like you want to go to some people's bedrooms, you want to bring out stories, you want to tell them, oh, this is happening here, this is what. Guys, you are not a news reporter. And even news reporters, they always go to the scene and they report news from there. And they bring out authentic news. They don't just guess. As much as people are calling you a digital content creator from Nyabohansi, guys, sometimes the content that we bring out, it is not even contenting. That is not content. Sometimes people are forced to bring out things that they don't even make sense because they want to make some small money. Guys, go for bigger things. Go for bigger things. And David Jr. is out here teaching you guys on how to go for bigger money. Drop videos like you can drop if you want. If you are a reactor, drop. Only some few reactors like, oh, Kamanja, I can put myself there. When I'm very free, I can drop even to 3 videos and I will tell you how much they pay. But for that, you guy seated somewhere, you drop a video of 15 minutes, you get nothing. And you come out yapping, oh, David Jr. this, oh, Marwa this, oh, this. Yes, it happened. That story is long gone. They fought. There was a disagreement. Will you still be making stories about it? Now you are coming out to question why Congress dad was not in that party. Why Congress dad, why David Jr. conducted the party in an unfinished apartment. Very stupid. I've never even met such a crazy minds. If those crazy minds come from Nyabwanse, JT, you're a crazy mind, You come from around, you know how things are done, eh? How did you want it to be done? Nairobi teacher, what did you want to be done so that you get satisfied? Go to hell, guys. Go to hell. Guys, add me some water here, Ben. Guys, let me actually request you one thing. As you watch this video, guys, remember to watch the video from the start to the end. Watch the ads. You know how very important they are to us. If you are very new here and you're coming across this channel for the first time, find at your own pleasure, at your own time, find it easier to subscribe to my channel, because I only talk this, I only bring out the truth. And if you think that I'm not pleasing you, kanyaga kubwa kubwa na uende. Like, just go. Don't look back. Don't even dare to subscribe, because don't even dare to comment, because I am going to flash you out. Like, just flash you out. So this channel is only for those guys who want to listen the truth. Those guys who want to feed on the truth and be told what exactly is happening in Nyabwanse. Guys, let me give you some breaking news. And I want to bring you some breaking news. Number one, YouTube activities in Nyabwanse are at stake. I don't know if you've been told, because today there was a very big meeting in Nyabwanse led by one of policymakers, a government agent. DC is a district commissioner. Nowadays they are called sub-county. They are being called sub-county commissioners. So today there was a very big meeting chaired by the sub-county commission. And I want to tell you many things that were discussed in that meeting. It was all about YouTube activities in this village. Just imagine. They never said it well, because, this is how the community works. When they were saying, the community was saying that YouTubers have come together, they have built the late Mayana house. YouTubers got some thumbs up, 5 kula tano. Like every person was congratulating YouTubers in the village. Oh, YouTubers, you are working together. You are one people. You brought this to the village, and people were actually like celebrating. YouTubers are good people. It's not even 2 weeks. It's not even 2 weeks. Now it has turned around. YouTubers are very bad guys, and now YouTubers are being put in a black book, that all these evil activities that are happening in the village is all because of YouTube. People are dying in the village, it's all because of YouTube. But before I give you the real story, how they were saying about it, my friend Vidijona was actually involved in a very bad accident with his car. He owns a BMW. He's a good friend of mine. Me, I don't want to fear. I know people will be coming out talking about so many things about Vidijona, but that is a friend of mine. He's a younger brother to me. I was not around, but I was called when I was in the field, that your friend's car has been involved in an accident. So with Jonas' car, like how you can see it here, it was actually involved in an accident in Nyabwanse town. Not at the heart of the center, but along the tarmac road headed to where? Tanzania, the Kenyan-Tanzanian border. That is the border town, Sirare. There was a head-on collision, a head-on collision. Guys, as you can see, it was a head-on collision with a motorbike that was carrying 2 passengers, not occupants, 2 passengers plus the rider. 2 people have lost their lives. And I think we don't have any other news about the other guys, but Two people have actually lost their lives, and we are asking our good Lord to actually rest their souls in peace. It was not Vidijona who planned for that accident. Accidents are just accidents. Nobody plans for accidents. Like today, I am going to involve myself in an accident. Oh, I know how people are putting it in Nyabwansi, because today it was badly talked. People talked badly about YouTubers, and this is a vehicle to a YouTuber that has involved in an accident. This is a road accident. You may not know if Vidijona's vehicle failed, the brakes failed. You do not know if the rider of the motorcycle, the motorbike, was on the wrong side. You really don't know. Vidijona is safe. He actually, like, his car is in police custody. I'm sorry, and here at the border town. So we really don't know what is going, because the law is going to take its course. That is the law that is going to take its course. But actually, I want to tell you, yes, we don't know what we are doing for our own gains, or for our own, how we earn and everything. This perspective that YouTubers are practicing masonry, Freemasonry, YouTubers are in the cult, they are being involved in this. Why YouTubers every now? You go even to the comment section of those people, you find so many nasty comments about YouTubers. So that is it. I wish my brother Vitijona well, wherever he is, and he is going to overcome that. You don't know why it happened, it was just a road accident. We don't know why it happened, but I'm asking our good Lord once again to rest those young souls in internal peace. I'm told they were coming from a funeral function before they met that accident. They have died. Two of them have died, actually. The vehicle has been destroyed the way you can see it and everything, but God is there. God is actually there. God is there to, like, God has answers to everything. So that is it. Let us wish everything. Let calm prevail for those ones who have lost their loved ones. God is going to rest their souls in the eternal peace. That is what I can tell you. But I don't want to imagine what people are talking about. Everywhere you go, oh, this is YouTube. They see camera, oh, those guys are Freemasons. They say, oh, those guys in a cult, they are going to sacrifice me. People are talking about, the perspective of YouTube in Nyamboase is actually changing. Because they are saying YouTubers are dying, YouTubers marry each other. Now, this is what was discussed today in a meeting, in the heart, at the heart of Nyamboanse town. Just 10 meters away from David Jr.'s building. The sub-county commissioner was there. He took a mic on his hand and read out the names of all YouTubers in Nyamboanse. If we can count, we are about 30, from 28 to 30 something. 27. Yeah, my wife is telling me that only 27 people were read. Even my name was read, actually. And he was saying that all those guys, they are YouTubers, and he actually was planning for a meeting with the YouTubers, all of the YouTubers in Nyabwansi, because the reports reaching in his desk, they are not good. The information he's receiving is that, number one, YouTubers are in a cult. They are now sacrificing their loved ones. They are sacrificing their close friends for the sake of money and everything. I really don't know if you guys agree with that. And if you agree with it, you can just comment, say, yes, you guys, you belong to a cult. If you disagree, just say, those are fake perspectives. Those are perspectives from very lazy-minded people. That's what I can say. So when he woke up and stood up and said, he read all the names. Oh, I am Marwa, David Jr., Gintu, all those guys, Kamanja, Hello Baby Official, all plus others I really don't know. And he was saying publicly that these YouTubers are the criminals in this town. They are actually they are behind every criminal activity in this town. Let me handle this story why we are actually being put to that bracket. Sumkati ugali. You take long, you load when laptop. Okay, don't worry. These guys are actually eating. And they are trying to eat in low tones, but I can hear ta 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 ta. Don't worry. Now, this is why the public is actually trying to crucify all YouTubers, and all YouTubers are being put in a criminal record. Number one, we have some boys around in the village. I don't know if they are YouTubers. I don't know which content they create. But what has been happening around and what we've been receiving in our phones, they are bad news. Boys born in this village, practicing, very young boys. Number one, they are always caught in a web of drug use and abuse. They smoke, they take heroin, they smoke cannabis, sativa. They are known. They are drug abusers everywhere in this town. They drink this cheap local liquor, and the worst thing they have done, because they also walk around with some YouTubers that are known around. They drink with them and everything. These guys, they are practicing, how do you call, gayism. I have their videos. We've been sent those videos, but those are not things that I'm supposed to keep in my phone at my age and watch. But these are boys that we see around. Instead of the sub-county commissioner and other government agents coming out and arrest them and tell them this is bad what you are doing, now they are coming out to generalize all YouTubers that are doing or they are practicing gayism. Imagine a speaker standing and saying that, you know what, YouTubers are now marrying other YouTubers. You know, I don't know which context you guys you're getting. If a female YouTuber is marrying a male YouTuber, there is no problem. But now this is whereby they are saying male YouTubers are marrying male YouTubers. Like now those are practicing gayism. Number two, ladies, YouTube ladies. A lady who has been here in YouTube, I found in YouTube. Another young lady who belongs to a YouTube family. Guys, I'm not going to mention this for some safety, for some security reasons. But a very young, small girl who has not even turned 18 years. Plus a former YouTuber. I don't know if she's practicing YouTube and everything. But the truth is, this lady, this is the lady, they have a given room. They have taken a room somewhere around Nyapoansi where they are now practicing lesbianism. And the videos are doing rounds and everything. And the news that are coming out is like, a YouTuber is the person who is filming them. But these girls, when you look at them, they are born in the village. They are doing it. You know, that is now cultural corrosion. That is surviving according to the culture. You know, Africans are not used to that. Lesbianism. And what we were told, they film or they make these short videos, lesbianism, they are now turning out to be porn stars. That is, they are doing pornography. That is how I can put it. We have young YouTubers are trying to come up acting pornography along river beds or along river banks, in bushes, and the videos are doing rounds. They are calling themselves content creators. I really don't know if that is content. Others are taking it like gayism is being done in rooms with very young boys born in this village. I cannot hide that one because I have seen them. I have seen those videos. I have seen those girls. I can identify. They know them. So instead of the sub-county commissioner asking for these names, because people will come out, these young boys will come out, or these young girls will tell you, oh, it's our right, LGBTQ. It was passed. We are practicing, those are our rights. But again, this community, that's something very strange. That is something unacceptable. People will never sit and condone such a thing happening. It is a bad thing. It's a vice. Just imagine. It's a vice. It's a vice. So it's something that, yes, the government agent, that is the sub-county commissioner, did it like when he was mentioning for practicing such a kind, that is a criminal offense in this community. And the worst thing is they are doing it. Let me tell you, these boys are acting pornography. They are doing all those dirty things. And I'm hearing that they are now sending these videos to some subscribers who actually are now selling the videos to some pornographic sites. That is what is happening. They have now said that YouTube is ungodly, and every YouTuber is supposed to be like reporting to the office and get cleared from there. I'm asking myself, will it be the end of YouTube in this village? People are now not seeing how YouTubers are getting and maintaining their lives. People are buying new cars. When people buy new cars, oh, that YouTuber, oh, that is sacrifice, that is Freemasonry, that is cultism and everything. When people are building houses, they are talking about so many things. When will this perspective change? People are now conceiving YouTube activities in a bad way. People are saying like, oh, these YouTubers, oh, they are not good people, they are ungodly. But when the same YouTubers are building them houses, they are taking their sons to schools, they don't see that. They will come out, congratulate them, say, YouTube is a good thing. Why is my child not becoming a YouTuber? But when all these bad things are happening and young boys who even don't speak English, they cannot even speak. I heard that Mike Ventures was around and he actually told the sub-county commissioner that, those guys are not even YouTubers. They don't know which content they are doing. They think that what they are doing is content. But actually, I've told you that is a vice. That is cultural erosion. And we cannot sit and see cultures being distorted that way. We are supposed to be good ambassadors of our cultures. These Western cultures, people believe that lesbianism, gayism, pornography, those are Western cultures. And that's why people strongly believe that we have some subscribers who are not genuine, who are actually asking these guys, because they have now known people are in YouTube to make money. People are in here to make money. Like, oh, these guys are desperate. Can you do this thing that I send you some dollars? They are sent some $20, $30. When they receive these dollars, they go drink themselves stupid. They go smoke bang. They do mandrax. They do heroin and everything. I'm telling you, Nyabanse, every kind of drug is in Nyabanse. Every kind of drug is in Nyabanse. So when I watched a young girl, a very young girl guy, practicing all like female to female and female to male. You know what I say? A very young girl. And she comes from a YouTube family, uh, uh, brothers, sisters are YouTubers and everything. But this one girl, even the family, I said the other day, even the family actually expelled the young girl from their own family and say that is not the way to go with it. They were to sit her down and actually advise her on what she was supposed to do. But what I came to realize, they expelled their daughter out of that family, and the daughter is now living with other people. I don't know if she's still actually practicing it, but those are people that the community is supposed to call once and warn them, because people will never stand and see their cultures being corrupted that way. But for the authorities to generalize that these are all YouTubers, it is a bad thing. This is not going to mark the end of YouTube. It won't mark the end of us coming out and making content. But such a kind of content, if they are actually content the way they are talking about, oh, God forbid. God forbid. Lesbianism, gayism, pornography, here in Nyabwansi. No. No, anything that YouTubers are trying to do, any achievement they are trying to make, they will say, oh, if he's a man, that guy, when he travels to the coast province or when he travels to Nairobi, anaenda kufunguliwa. Like, oh, that guy is going to be like being served there and everything. Oh, when they see a lady coming home with a vehicle, oh, look at it. Oh, their families are not standing. They are not together with their women. They are not together with their husbands. They are doing this or that. No, it's a bad thing, actually. And I always tell you, when Marwa was introducing YouTube to this village, YouTube landed on bad hands. Haters. People want to make money cheaply. They don't want to look at people, how people are struggling to make their own money and bringing up something for their lives. You know, that is, people like shortcuts. Now we have people who are now becoming scammers. Like, you know them, they are there. Guys, I'm not a scammer. I heard people telling, oh, you're tracking, you're a scammer. You are a hater. You don't know what the real scam is. You know, you never even saw the other video that David Jr. did. He got and they caught the dancing grandma. Guys, that is another story, actually. I'm supposed to tell you. The dancing grandma's dowry. You remember dancing grandma actually wedded with Muita. Dowry was paid. The dancing grandma never took those cows to his brother. She kept those cows elsewhere. Now she's selling a cow after a cow. Because you know what? David Jr. has not gone there. David Jr. has actually decided to concentrate his business in Nyabwanse. Now, no money is flowing there. Good. There is no money there. How can we say? Goodies are actually not going there because David Jr. is not going to Nyamwini village. Now, for dancing grandma to attract David Jr.'s attention, let me go sell this cow. Actually, the cow was given out as dowry. If she decided to keep it, you know, because this is an egocentric guy, you know that. This is very egocentric. The dancing grandma, and you remember even Muita Senior tried to tell you that he was trying to tell you something that happened with the dowry, but because he was drunk, he was switched off. The dancing grandma is a big scammer. Dancing grandma has misused David Jr. for a very long period. But because now David Jr. has come out to realize who this woman is, better leave that family alone. Finish that house and leave. If for Jote Fresh and the materials they put there to construct Muita Jr. a house, they should actually think twice. That family is not worthy to be helped. You know, sometimes I tell you, support, it's not bad to support people, but some other people are not worthy to be supported. Just imagine all those good things that David Jr. has done to that family. Why should the dancing grandma come out and cheat? Just imagine. Why should she come out and cheat? She has been scamming all these stories that have been coming out there. Those are plastic stories. Just because she wanted to get money. Me, I'm not like, the cow was her. The moment the cow changed hands to be called dowry, we don't want to know, because we came out, we said, oh, dowry, where is that where are the cows? Mwita Senior decided to tell us, but he was switched off. So that is it. She was caught live in a marketplace selling the same cows. Guys, if it was our brother that was actually selling, we were say, these cows were given as dowry. This is the person who received. There is no problem. But imagine dancing grandmom, hey, selling those cows. So it means she had kept those cows somewhere else, and she's now eating one up. She invested actually. She invested. Eh, dancing grandma. That is another serious guy. That is another person I will never talk about. But I've been questioning her characters. She's cunning, dancing grandma. She's supposed to be put with Gintu in the same bracket. She's very cunning. She actually misguided David Jr. She manipulated David Jr. She only wanted to eat. And, she brought on Mwita Jr., her son. Oh, we want to do this. Oh, this is not my land. That is her land. Where the house is built, that is her land. Maybe she's going to sell that land and sell the house after this. She's very comfortable living in that house together with the cows and everything. And after all, the cow shed that was built, she can actually relocate there and sell the farm plus the new house. Nobody is going to actually question her. But the only person I'm actually pitying is the New Jersey grandma. Grandma from New Jersey, actually. Grandma from New Jersey. She has supported that family wholeheartedly. She has never actually doubted them. But what they are trying to do, guys, that is not good. That is not a way to pay back to a person who has been supporting you. I give you this, you go and sell. What is the difference between dancing grandma and Matiko? They are ungrateful. They are all the same. Don't be surprised to see dancing grandma selling that house plus the land. The only thing I'm very sure of, Mwita Senior is going to be chased from that family. And the person who is going to chase Mwita Senior from there is actually Mwita Junior. They are going to get rid of Mwita Senior because Mwita Senior tried to become a whistleblower, but because of his status, he was trying to present issues while drunk and everything. He was switched off. But a guy, that's not the correct way of reciprocating, giving back to a person who has been supporting you. Me, I always have quarrels with my boys I support in the village and everything. Sometimes I don't feel that they are doing good to me. But Nyabwazi is full of ungratefuls. Very ungrateful. And these ungratefuls, the moment we dump them, the moment we say no to them, that is when the narrative changes. YouTubers are bad people. If David Jr. stops completely from going to the dancing grandma and that house comes to a standstill, that nobody is going there to complete it, they are going to change their narrative. They are going to say, oh, David Jr. wanted to give me for sacrifice. David Jr. wanted me to join some cult and everything. No. It is well known. These are scammers, big time. And we cannot sit and leave them without being exposed. In fact, scammers are exposing themselves. God forbid. That is not good. That is not good. This, guys, I suppose that, David Jr., people like Marwa, it's good you just concentrate on your own things instead of supporting people who at the same time, are ungrateful. Now Dancing Grandma is behaving this way because he wants David Jr. badly back to Nyamwini because she cannot miss to eat a loaf of bread, masodas, beef on a daily basis, being shown on camera. Like, I don't want to talk so much about her, but what I saw and what it, I have been speaking about it. Me, I've been doubting the dancing grandma and Anya Mwini telenovelas every now and then. The way they have been keeping Mwita Senior quiet, they want him to be very quiet. You know, sometimes a drunk person will always speak the truth. And I want to tell you, yes, you may look at a drunk person and see some nonsense in him or in her, but at the end of the day, that person will always tell you something that is very true, very close to the truth. And that is how Mwitaju Senior tried to warn David Jr. from the word go. And you will see always all those videos, if you watch from Nyamwini, when he tries to talk something, he is kept quiet. They tell him to shut. He is drunk. He cannot, yes. Sometimes you say he was suffering from, how do we call that, status of becoming hyperactive and everything, he was suffering from some psychological problems and everything. But he had his own reasons. Sometimes he spoke the truth. So the dancing grandma is regretting losing David Jr. When Dave Jr. is actually coming to Nyabwanse, and I'm liking his videos in Nyabwanse. The other day was with the video Jonah and everything. I like the videos, what he's doing to the village. I even actually requested him to help our football club with even 2 football balls, and of which I know he's going to do. When I see him around, now he has killed the monotony of Nyamwini village and everything. But haters, we know, we never stop talking about anything about David Jr. But for us, we will always remain supporting his vision and mission together with his brother, I am Marwa. Guys from this village of Nyabwanse, I want to leave you. I wish you well. We are going to meet in my next video. Kindly watch the video from the start to the end. Watch the ads, don't skip them. If you are very new here, kindly uh, find your love in supporting this channel by subscribing. Leave a sweet comment. Negative energies, go away. I don't want to see you here. Goodbye. Let's meet in my next video.